So I wanted to take a minute to post because I just had a really, really good experience. And sometimes I feel like the experiences that you have on the road, when people talk about safety, you always hear the bad stuff. And so I'm pulled over on a on-ramp to go to sleep because I'm really tired, and I just choose not to drive when I'm really tired. And the Nevada Highway Patrol just knocked on my door, and I'm glad I wasn't already asleep, to be honest. But they basically did a welfare check, and they said that I was good to go. I asked them if it was okay to park here. I asked them if it was okay for me to crash here for a few hours. I didn't even specify a few hours. You know, I just said I'm really tired. I pulled over. Is this okay? I'm on my way to Denver. And they said, yeah. And he's like, no problem. He's like, if you have any problems, you know, this is the number you need to dial, which I think was, I should remember this, star NHP, Nevada Highway Patrol, or pound NHP, maybe one of those. But yeah, I just thought that was really awesome. And he did tell me that you know, this area was fairly safe, not the safest, but, you know, he asked me if my thing locked from the inside, and just that's more than I can expect, that I would expect to get from Highway Patrol. I've only had one other kind of run-in, quote unquote, which was when I was in Navajo Nation, and those laws are very different than the federal laws, and so I had a very different experience with that welfare check in the morning. And so I just wanted to share that really pleasant experience. And I think as a solo female too, who's traveling, you know, it's important that you keep your wits about you. And this area wasn't my first choice on where to pull over, but at some point you just have to kind of, you know, sometimes make sacrifices in terms of where you want your stopping area to be. And this area is much louder and more trafficy than normally I would choose. Normally I try to pull off in actually a really remote pull off, but you don't always have that choice. And I gotta bring my truck in tomorrow to have it looked at, so I decided to do this spot. And it was kind of off the cuff, sort of a, you know, sort of instinctual. Like I just sort of saw that there was enough area for me to pull off on this on-ramp, like far enough off the road that I knew that I wouldn't be bothering anyone. So that's how I chose to do it. So yeah, if you have questions about my process or how I choose places or any of that, feel free to post below. And yeah, I just want to share that really good experience that I just had with the Nevada Highway Patrol, giving me a good, like, kind of grounding and heads up, and being really friendly and non-intrusive. And yeah, it's just really good to have good experiences like that. And I think that, you know, sometimes when you Google like what it's like to live on the road, especially as a solo female, I think you get a wide variety of responses and videos and things like that. And it's not all bad. It's actually mostly good. I would say 99.9% it's great and amazing and beautiful. And I think sometimes when we seek out those bad experiences or look for those, or we find one and then it's a rabbit hole, right? And we keep finding more. But that's not the norm. And I think most blogs and podcasts and YouTube videos, you know, vlogs that you'll find, if you start following them, you'll see that for the most part, their journeys are absolutely amazing. And they might have, you know, less than 1% of an issue, which we would have in our daily lives anyway, no matter what. So anyway, have a good night, and thanks for watching.